Yeah, that's the only thing, like the only number one reason that I haven't been vlogging daily in like 2 years, 2.5 years. Because, I would always be concerned like with one little thing I say, and people would take it and twist it out of proportions. You know, right now I'm choosing to live my life in peace and not be so fearful, right? But I have to realize when I hit record, there has to be a filter, like whatever words or things I would usually say cannot come out when I hit record. Not that I have anything to hide, but like I'm always like thinking in the back of my head, oh, I can't say that because that one time, like that's why I edit these. That one time I said something and someone said something about that, and it made me like, it hit a spot in me, that made me feel a certain way. And maybe, just maybe, the fact that it bothers me, I need to work on that, right? But I didn't realize, like, I guess how much there was to work on, because, like, no matter what I would say, there would be a comment like, oh, you shouldn't have said that, or I don't like how you said something about this. And I'm just like, and I just got so discouraged. I was like, I felt bad for the people who generally enjoy these, but like, I just felt so bad for so long. I was like, for those people who enjoy these and they couldn't see the vlogs because I just got like fed up. I just was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. But I feel like that's the devil talking to me in my head, like, trying to, and the devil uses people, right? Trying to convince me not to keep going, because they were doing pretty well at one point. Like my vlogs were popping. Like when you upload every day, it does something on YouTube, right? And you keep the engagement going and stuff. But at the time I kept drama going, which was feeding into it negatively. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to choose not to. Like, I don't care if nobody watches these. Like, I'm just going to choose to be boring and peaceful. I'll still find my own peaceful tribe, right? And shoo away the trolls. I mean, these trolls, man, on YouTube, they're so bad. There's this YouTuber who talks about her autism, and she's been trolled hard lately, and I just feel so bad for her. She's like being discouraged. I'm thinking of her. I really am. And they're being asked to lock down now. I can't stand these people. What gives them the right to make fun of someone who has autism? Like, something must be seriously wrong with that person who did that to her. It just like, it just angers me so much to see that. Yeah, I'm in shock. Like, to this day, there's still like heavy trolls on YouTube. Like, oh, come on, really? It's 2020, grow up. The trolls were so much nicer in the 2010s. Like, they were like, LOL gay. I'm like, okay. Nowadays, they'll hit your feelings. They'll be like, they'll say something deep. Like, the reason you said that because something's wrong with you psychologically. I'm like, what? Like it will like crawl under your skin, troll. Anyways. So that discouraged me for so long. So that's why. And again, the fact that people forget I'm just recording a small percent of a fraction of my life that I choose to record, that I'm comfortable with recording. I don't want to record in public. People are like, oh, are you recording me? Like, no, it's not all about you, honey. Trust me. Huh? Like, no. What, you can't even pull out a camera anymore? So obviously I can't even express myself or speak myself fully. I get really like tense and nervous in public. First of all, it's like something to do with anxiety or something. Not as I used to. I'm actually pretty calm about it now, but I just choose to avoid it now because it just disturbs my peace. Like the whole recording in public thing, it's just not something I want to do. And so people forget, like, oh, like they're only seeing a snippet of my life that I choose to share with you. You're not seeing everything in its entirety. You know, I'm not sharing with you when I go to the store. I'm not sharing with you when I go to see a friend and visit them or see my family. You know, I'm not sharing a lot of private moments. And that's because I choose not to. So you're literally only going to see the boring, old, peaceful, dull Tony. And I choose to keep it that way. And, you know, because why should someone judge my life? Like, if they judge, that tells me that they don't maybe deserve to see my life. Fine. You don't want to see it? Fine. Okay. You judge my life here in my own home, privately. You don't deserve to see my life. Now I'm just talking to the trolls, okay? Like the couple trolls. I also have a problem where I draw attention to just the trolls, right? So I don't want to like keep feeding into that because I know how down and heavy it gets me sometimes. Like I actually, because it just only brings in more trolls, right? So I actually want to like really let that go somehow. And that's another reason, like, I guess couldn't ever let it go. Like some of the nastiest things people have said about me in past videos. And I'm like, you know, the stuff that I myself have gotten myself involved in and into, you know, I don't really know what the right method or the right way of vlogging is. And maybe that's why a lot of YouTubers have stopped, because they got so disturbed by it, so uncomfortable. Thank God for my ASMR channel, because that's like my king right there. I mean, like this, I'm just doing for fun. But honestly, for a while, I was like, yeah, F this. Like, I'm just going to go on my ASMR channel, ignore you guys. Like, and I just stopped vlogging until like all the trolls went away. And then it became more peaceful again. But I really wanted to commit myself to doing this every day. So I just want to do it where I don't focus on. If I see a comment, hide user from channel block. And end it at that, you know, not bring it up, not anything. That I feel like is irrelevant or will disturb others' peace on this channel. Because I don't want people to... I want people to feel comfortable and invited on this channel. I'm not here to incite drama. I'm not here for people to read negative comments. So I think from now on, my strategy will be just remove and then remove myself from it, I mean, and just move on. Just like that simple, because there will always be someone who has something smart to say about my life and just completely ignoring their own out of insecurity. I really don't know what is the case, what causes someone to type a nasty comment and hit enter. Like I just don't know to this day. And then they're too afraid to say it to someone's face, right? So anyway, guys, I wish you all a happy holiday. By the time you see this, it's already past Christmas, but there's Rudolph. Happy New Year, then. Yes, we got tested. Yes, I dropped off all your gifts. I'm gonna get going. Speaking of sharing boring things around the house, I don't think I've ever shown this before. Well, sort of. Well, it's not dirty, but it's like, oh, maybe it is. A golf ball. I don't know where it came from. I don't even know why it's here, to be honest. Maybe it's special or something. Who knows? This is a brooch. What do you call that? It's like a musical note. And look at this. You got some ASMR kinetic sand. Then we have this handmade thing that, like, I think one of my mom's friends made many years ago. It's very cool. I don't know how she did that. Actually, let me check. Oh no, there's no label on the bottom. But yeah, it's like a piece of art. And then there's this thing, which I think it's from the same creator. Yeah. Elena. Yeah, her name is Elena. And And there's this thing, it's like a plate, but you don't really use it. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Just showing some interior decor. Very cool. I love that. And my old poopsies will remember this Indian shoe. And then we have just some simple plastic flowers here. And we have my mom's painting that's unfinished over there since forever ago. And this thing, I think I showed it in videos before. This is like Townley urn, the original show in London. Reproduction of a 2nd century urn, excavated by Sir Gavin Hamilton and brought to London. Wow. Very, very cool aesthetic. And there's some lantern here. This is a huge lantern. Oh my god, I have smaller versions of this, but these are, I think, my mom's. This I showed. This candle, which has been here forever and like never burned. I don't think it's meant to be burned. It smells weird if you burn it. And yeah, so just some tropical theme going on here. It's really pretty overall. I think it works very nicely on this cabinet. Yeah. Hello. I can't wait to get the other green cabinet and just move all this crap here and put my books there and then put the TV on top of it. I'm just waiting.